Today we're going to be doing a quick review of the fractional share Sofi Invest portfolio. Let's start off by looking at the numbers of the portfolio. As you can see, the current dividend total since existence of this portfolio, which was September of 2019, is now $29.72. That's up from the last update $1.01. And as you guys know, or for those of you who are new to the channel, in this portfolio, I mainly invest in growth stocks. I do have a few stocks that do pay a dividend, so that's why there's not that big of a dividend increase from update to update. Next, we have the net contribution, meaning how much money I've actually put into this portfolio myself, which is now $2,516.25. That is up $200 from the last update 3 weeks ago. But as you can see, I still have $150 in buying power because I have not invested that money yet. And the markets are closed on Monday due to President's Day. So I may look into investing those funds on Tuesday. Next, we have market gains, which is $1,542.07, which is up $239.04 from the last update. And then last but not least, total gains, which is $1,571.79, which is up $240.05. And the total gains would include both the market and dividends paid recently. Now let's look at the holdings and how they're performing currently. So I did make a sale in the portfolio since the last update, and I sold my almost 4 shares of the monthly paying ETF BND. As you can see here, I sold 3 shares for a little over $87, and then I had almost a full share. It was 0.77. I sold that for a total of $67. And guys, what I did was I simply reinvested this money back into the portfolio, into the other 8 positions that I own in this portfolio. And then I rebought these almost 4 shares in my Roth IRA account so that I can receive monthly income from the dividends that are paid out monthly from this ETF. So now the portfolio is down to 8 positions, which means when I make my contributions each week of $50, there's more money to go into those positions because now I have one less position in this portfolio. I've had a few people asking me questions about the weekly dividend paying ETF, which is TGIF. This is a SoFi ETF, and as you can see, since the last update, the dividends has been going up about 1 cent each week. Those dividends are being reinvested back into that ETF. So last week I got paid 10 cents, which is an average of about 40 cents a month if it was a monthly paying ETF based on that last payment. And then I also received a dividend payment of 67 cents from Apple, which was also reinvested back into buying more of Apple. So if you guys are interested in joining SoFi, not only do they allow you to buy fractional shares, but they also offer DRIP, which is the dividend reinvestment plan, which allows you to have your dividends be reinvested back into buying shares or percentages of a share of a stock based on how much of a dividend you were paid out. So first we'll look at my first position, which is Apple. As you guys can see, for the year, Apple is up almost 67%. My total value is $446.35. I own a little over 3 shares, and for some reason it's not showing average cost, so this unrealized gain isn't correct. But the good thing about Apple is, of course, I would consider Apple a growth company, but they do pay a small dividend, which is 0.61%. And as we just saw, I did just receive a dividend for Apple. Next, we have Tesla. Tesla is a pure growth company for the year. Tesla is up over 410%, guys. And currently, I own a little over one share. My total value in Tesla is $1,066.91. Tesla does not pay a dividend. So, with stocks that are growth stocks and don't pay a dividend, you are invested in these companies for capital appreciation. And right now, any, gains that I have are considered to be unrealized gains until I sell out of that stock, and then those gains would be realized. Next is Amazon. And for the year, Amazon is up 53%. And my total value is $437.87. And I don't even own one share, or not even a quarter of a share of Amazon. But I am consistently invested in this company. So hopefully soon I will have a full share of Amazon. That's a good goal for this portfolio. And Amazon is also a growth company. They do not pay any sort of dividend. Next, we have Netflix. Netflix is up 46% for the last 12 months. I own 3/4 of a share. My total value is $417. And Netflix does not pay any sort of dividend either. Now we're going to look at Microsoft. For the year, Microsoft is up 32%. I currently have a total value of almost $300 with a little over one share. And Microsoft being a growth company, it does pay a small dividend, 0.85% dividend. Then we have Activation Blizzard. I have almost 3.5 shares. For the past year, Activation Blizzard is up 63%. And my total value is $357.65. Activation Blizzard also does pay a small dividend, 0.39% dividend yield. Next, we have Roku. And Roku is purely a growth company. For the past year, they are up 260%, guys. Look at that. I own 1.5 shares. And of course, my total value is $715.71. And they do not pay a dividend. And then last but not least, we have the Sofi Invest ETF, which is TGIF, and they pay a weekly dividend, which we just went over. This ETF has only been in existence for about 4 months now. So as you can see, the performance over 4 months is they're up a little over 2%. This one does have an average cost. So my average cost is $104.50. I have an unrealized gain of 13 cents, and I'm at almost 2 shares for a total value of $199.47. And then current dividend yield is 0.05%, and it does pay weekly. And guys, that is the positions currently of the Sofi Invest portfolio. I will probably keep this portfolio at 8 positions for a while. That way, the capital that I put into this portfolio, I can invest more into these growth stocks. I mean, the stock market has been just going up and up and up. So just going to take advantage of that and invest more capital into these 8 positions. And, I don't know when I'm going to sell or when I'm going to realize any of these profits. But right now, I'm just going to ride the roller coaster as the stock market has been going up. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And also turn on that bell notification. Guys, have an amazing day.